I chopped these carrots and 2 stalks of celery into a fine chop, and it's about a cup worth between them, so I have a cup of each of carrots and celery. And then I have a small shallot that I cut up, and right there you can see I have maybe a teaspoon of minced garlic from a jar. And then I have a 1/4 cup of chopped fresh parsley. And then I have a full apple that is chopped, and I put a little bit of lemon juice over it to keep that from going brown. You can use any apple that you like. This is pecans that I gave a quick toasting. You can do it in your toaster oven or on your stove in a pan. Just a few minutes to just get the aromatics out and give it a slight toast. And there's probably a 1/4 cup of them here chopped up. These cranberries are from Aurora Products. They are absolutely delicious. I work there. I am the art director and package designer and everything art in Aurora Products. And here I have a 1/2 teaspoon of Himalayan sea salt. I will add more later if I need it. And a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And I'm also going to put in probably a little bit of tarragon. I don't like a lot of it, just a little bit. So that's probably, like a 1/4 teaspoon. And let's see if I'm right. Let's see. Yeah, pretty good. I'm gonna stick that in with my salt and pepper. There you go. You can add more if you like. It's not my favorite herb, but it does go well with the, chicken salad. And it has sort of a licoricey taste to it, if you like that. Now, one of my secret ingredients for my dressing is pickle juice. So whatever pickles you have in your refrigerator, this is a shot glass, and I poured pickle juice in it. And that's gonna be in our dressing. And here is a 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. We may add more depending on how much we really need. And I'm probably gonna shoot some mustard in there as well. So I don't really measure everything exactly perfect, but this is basically how I make my chicken salad. Okay, so I have 2 chicken breasts. I'm gonna pour some water over them. It just has to be covered with water. I had some onions left over and I threw some in there. You could throw some aromatics in there. So I have, this is a little thyme from my garden, whatever you want, just, some onions. You could put a little bit of salt in there just for the water, just for when it's poaching, it has a little flavor. I might add a little bit of tarragon to that, and that'll be it. I'm going to give this mason jar a squirt. It's a wide mouth mason jar. And then I'm going to throw in my pickle juice. There we go. And then I'm going to throw in my salt, pepper, tarragon. There we go. And then I'm going to put in my mayo. There we go. I think we're going to need more mayo than this. This is a 1/3 of a cup. But I tend to over mayonnaise my my dressings, so I'm trying to be a little bit less. Since the mayonnaise is oil and egg, it's going to emulsify with that mustard on the bottom. There, we're done. That's it. All right. Let's give it a taste. That is yummy. Okay, so I'm forgetting one ingredient here that I like to put into my dressing, and we're gonna go get it right now. It's going to be, this is raw honey, just a little bit of raw honey, because this is kind of bitter, and I like it to have a tiny bit of sweetness, and that honey is just going to help it along the way. If I can get it off of this, I will give it one more. All right. Let's taste it. Ah, there we go. That's very flavorful. Very good. I put it in for a few more minutes. This one's 174, and this one is... Okay, so we reached the 165, which means it's safe to eat. These are really great to have. All right, we're gonna let this cool, and then we will cut it to small slices to make our chicken salad. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect. So we don't want to put this in our chicken salad while it is hot. And I'm seeing now that I might need to cook the third chicken breast that I have here. I sometimes make chicken salad out of canned chicken from the store. So I feel like it's really good. I'm gonna wait for this to cool off. I get a little impatient, so you can see that it's just kind of falling apart, which I don't really mind, but it's perfect. We'll let this cool off, and then I'll finish cutting it up. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead now and throw everything into this bowl. You've got your celery and your carrots and your apples. That might be a lot of apples for this chicken salad. You know what, I'm gonna take about a handful out and see how that is. That looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna put my pecans in there, my onions, and my cranberries and my parsley. Awesome. Awesome. That is very nice. Now let's just give it a stir. It's so pretty. Colorful, amazing, nutritious. Parsley alone is so nutritious for you. All the herbs in your garden, super nutritious for you. And it's just like a little bit of sweet, a little bit of tart with the dressing, and it's gonna be awesome. So now let's go see if our chicken is ready. All right, this is cooled down and it's all chopped. I'm going to add this to my vegetables. Let's see how much this makes. I'm going to add my dressing, all of this dressing. Let's add some chicken to this. I want all that dressing in there. I don't want to waste anything. So we're going to just put this in here and kind of use it to scoop out the rest. There we go. Now I feel better. See, now there's like nothing wasted. All right. Chicken salad, homemade, with love for your family. Sometimes if you cut the chicken even smaller and everything just a little bit smaller, even like pulse it, put it through your food processor maybe. I just ordered a new food processor because the one I have is really old and it broke, so it's small, so I got a bigger one. And yeah. And sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I'll just do all of the vegetables in my food processor. Make your life easy. Look how beautiful that is. That is just perfect. So putting in the third chicken breast was actually a good idea. Yeah, I think it looks really good. Now the longer you let this sit, it actually tastes better. So it might be actually better tomorrow than it is today. And the other ingredient you could put in here also is dill. I really love dill. Like, so your summer salad might have dill and your winter salad might have tarragon because it's a little bit more earthy and the dill is a little bit more summery, you know. But I absolutely love dill. But every time I grow dill, I have to tell you, I get these butterflies who like my dill more than me, and they I find their little caterpillars on it eating it away, so I'll move it to another part of the yard so they can just keep living, because we really need to keep those pollinators. But I still want to grow my dill, so we'll see. This summer maybe I'll do better. This looks awesome. We should taste it and see how it is. Bon appetit.